They were Super Bowl opponents twice in the 80s, and they're back at it here. The Bengals and Niners are underway. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
Ready, set.
Already here, they'll audible to something else.
Slide through. Fight, white. Steal, blast. Blaster, sink. Strike, strike. Set.
First play, and Young is going to throw it. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on first down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
Young's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10.
Black shot. Edo blue. Six. Mega. Smash. Red. Ultra. Ultra. Red.
Flag comes in. This might be a free play. And this one drops incomplete, but I think the defense jumped. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
So the penalty certainly helps them out as they come up on 2nd and 5.
Green jacket. Blue striker. Real green. Hey, go Fury. Claw red. Check up.
Throwing, Young. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Talanoa Hufanga. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line.
Intercepted. The Niners take over 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Ready. 18, Pioneer. Buffalo 18. 18, Rattler. 18, Rattler.
After the interception, here's Griffin. He completes it to Beckham. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. That's good for 28 yards.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
He's going to get that to Swift underneath. It'll go as a gain of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Trying to get it to Robinson, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Deshaun Elliott. And the Bengals are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 7.
Well, Brandon, as they say in popular culture, this one's going to leave a mark because they can see the end zone, but it'll stay out of reach because of their error. All their offensive teammates have to give the quarterback right now, offer a little bit of encouragement because what's done is done. Let's get them next time out.
Trying to shake off the interception, he'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. The wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Then 2nd down. Young's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10.
Right, right. Steal, black. Blaster, six. Black shot. Check, smash. Ready?
Blitz forthcoming as he'll look to throw. Here's a diving catch right side. A gain of 32 that time. So that play much needed there as they're all the way up near the 40 for a 1st and 10. Here's Young. And complete to Drake London. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a foot.
It's second and inches at their 48-yard line.
Red, yellow. Ultra. Go ultra.
Now Young. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
And he's only hit on 2 of his first 6 passes. Time for a quick quarterback regroup here with a big third down coming up.
Red, cycle. Blue, yellow. Black, ultra. White, blue. Check, blue.
To the air once more, Young. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Bengals first down, and he'll have it by plenty as they're able to keep the drive alive on 3rd and inches.
Roster, 6. Black, drop. Strike. Check, strike. Ready?
Young looks to throw on first down. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. And the Niners will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They'll start following the interception in great field position at the 45. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
It's always tough trying to keep your guy upright when he's trying to throw the football. When you're dealing with those big bad guys on the defensive front, it's even tougher. And this time, those guys on the opposite side won the battle, getting to the quarterback and knocking him into an incompletion.
From the shotgun, Griffin. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10.
79 Broncos.
Here's Griffin to throw. This is caught at the 20. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. To throw is RG3. Left side, he's got Robinson. So the completion good for 7 there. And it'll be 2nd down.
And I think this is a route we'll see more of as this game goes on, because with his speed, they want to get him the ball in space on drag routes just like this. They want him to get the ball and run after the catch. Good job there, though, holding him for a short gain.
Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
They'll run. This is Jonathan Taylor. And he appears to be about 2 feet short on 3rd and 3. Leaves him with a 4th and 1. Trying to punch it in with Taylor. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the first down as he's tackled at the 2. Taylor is in. Touchdown, 49ers.
The thing you have to love about Jonathan Taylor is a shifty speed guy most of the time when you hand him the football. But he's not coming off the field when you get down near the goal line because he's as tough and gritty as they come. And he finishes things off here by getting into the end zone.
Lutz with the extra point. And that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively, obviously. 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit, like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week, not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him, but whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
Now a 2nd and 6.
It's now a 2nd and 6 at the 28-yard line.
Hey, cross field.
Now Young. Throws right back to London, complete again. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Young on 3rd and 2. That is caught, and he is going to have the Bengals first down. It's a gain of 6 that time on 3rd and 2.
Gain of 6. First down, Cincinnati.
Black shot. Strike.
Again, it's Young. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
6, 11, black, red. Ultra. Ready.
The 2nd down throw for Young. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Looking to throw, Young. Eluding the pressure right. The ball comes out, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. He's thankful right now for that sideline because it could have been a fumble loss, instead just a fumble, though they will have to punt it down.
You're right about that, but do you think there's ever been a player happier to see his own punter go on the field than him?
No.
I mean, not at all, right? How fortunate is he that they got a chance to punt it away, and it's not just a turnover at the spot.
London. And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Niners take over in terrific field position.
Hawk 70, Hawk. Ready.
They'll throw on 1st down with Griffin. Going deep for Hopkins. And it's complete. In the end zone, touchdown 49ers. DeAndre Hopkins. 7 yards. And the Niners are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Lutz good on the extra point, and it's now 14-0.
Niners 14. Bengals nothing. Will Lutz set to kick off.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work?
Young is intercepted for the 3rd time this game. Picked off by Jalen Ramsey. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20. So his struggles just continuing here in the first half throwing the football, Charles. Now 3 interceptions.
And they don't feel like they're just great plays by the defense. There's a sense that maybe he's a little careless with the football now. So some of the great coaches in the past, you know, they've always said, I can't teach you, obviously, because you're not listening.
And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. Michael Mayer, an 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Niners have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Lutz with the extra point, and that makes the score 21-0.
21. Bengals nothing. Will Lutz set to kick off.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And they'll have very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40.
Their own 39-yard line.
Ready up.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're down.
You don't want to.
No, but well, let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you
Now
just
you
called
can
it.
go.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think
Yeah.
you did. But let's face it. You mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
Blue striker. Drill green. Ultra. Go ultra. Set.
Young to throw again on 2nd and 10. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, I think completions on 1st and 2nd down. It certainly seems like a reflection of what we've seen so far in this game. The defense, quicker to the punch so far. Let's see if they can get something going here on 3rd down.
Check dude. Striker. Check striker. Set.
Young on 3rd down. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
I know this offense was expecting to do big things, but it certainly hasn't turned out that way, at least not through the first 3 drives. They're definitely going to have to put their heads together and start concocting some offense that'll move the ball downfield.
Blue. Yellow. Black ultra. Black blue. Hey, check mega. Hey, go steal. Ready?
Now Young on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off, and it'll be a turnover on downs. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Warrior 70.
They go play action with Griffin. And that is caught downfield by Beckham. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. He got 29 yards that time. Now Griffin on 1st down. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by J.C. Horn. And the Bengals are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line.
Here we go.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And this, you'd hate to say that a drive in the first half must end in points, but you're down 21-0. They're going to have to get something going fairly quickly.
I would agree totally with that, because if you're going to mount the comeback, it's going to have to come in bits and pieces. It doesn't just all come at one time.
Taking it right down Broadway. Through the middle of the field. He may go. Drake London. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Drake London, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Bengals get a bit closer. Zach Taylor's made the decision. They'll go for 2 here.
Edo blue. 6. Mega. Black. Red. Green jack. Stripe. Stripe.
The Young's going to throw for this. And he'll get in for the score, and that's going to cut the lead down to 13. And with a successful two-point try, the QB rolling out, I would imagine on the defense that makes it tough. When he goes out, he's got the option to run or pass.
Yeah, it really does. If you decide not to bring extra people or extra pressure, maybe you have to have a spy on the quarterback, someone to account for him, because oftentimes that is the unaccounted for player.
The Niners take over first and 10. At their own 16-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And 2 interceptions thrown here in this first half. You hear it, no matter the sport, they say the great athletes, they can kind of have a short-term memory, but that's easier said than done.
It is easier said than done, but I played with a guy who threw 2 interceptions in the first quarter of a really big game we were playing.
Johnny Unitas?
And no, not quite of that level and not of that age. But I
was going for the age.
I remember looking over at him, and he was smiling. And I thought, what is he smiling about? It's because he had enough confidence in himself that that was a fluke. And he went out and played pretty well the rest of the day.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well.
Tough series for the passing game. Things just aren't clicking. Hoping they can come through on this play and get this series back on track with a completion for enough yardage for a first down.
Cup 19! Cup 19! Check it!
Play action. Now Griffin. Flushed out right. And he wisely will throw that one away.
That might be the third down stop that they needed, because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Let's go.
They'll try and throw for it with Griffin. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. And he is going to bring this back inside the 20 to the 18-yard line. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
Blue strike. Blue green. Cross red. Red, yellow. Ultra. Cut.
Following the interception, Young buying time to his left. Oh, Young loses it. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Hey, we can push ball security all we want here, but how about that effort on defense? Excellent job inside the red zone. Just took away at least 3 points by forcing that fumble.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Well, they take over in a precarious spot here, albeit after forcing the fumble at the goal line. This is safety territory as they start from their own 1. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
On the ready. Ready.
They run once more with Taylor. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Now Griffin. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to have the Niners first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Normally on 3rd down and short yardage, you're thinking of throwing to your tight end. It's just going to be a simple chain mover. But this time they let him roam down the field, and a nice dart picks up the first down and then some.
Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. 1st and 10, Taylor now. And a short gain there as he'll get it up only to about the 24. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. They go play action. Griffin. Oh, and that is incomplete.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
7 Pirates.
Play action. It's Griffin. Dancing to his left. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. The Niners have the first down on a gain of 11.
Come on, come on. Hit. 18, Pioneer. Stop low, 18.
So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. It's the 49ers out in front, and they will get the football first as well as we are back and started in the second half. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
On the return, the Niners take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner.
Yeah, they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
79 Broncos. Check, smash,
Beckham
check,
in motion
smash.
right. Off the play fake. Here's Griffin. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Javon Curse in there to drop him, and sacks on first and second downs. Now leads to a 3rd and long.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Street. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Out of the gun, Griffin. And it'll find the open man. That's complete. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down.
Rig alert. Warriors, 70.
Throwing now, Griffin on first down. Going deep for Hopkins. And this one is incomplete.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
Hey, Crash.
Now Griffin on second down. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
One thing you hope to see out of a rookie tight end is a real concentration when the ball's in the air, and I'm not sure that he didn't, but he has to be prepared for people making a play on it when that ball's up for grabs.
Hey, drop 60.
On third down, Griffin. And that is incomplete.
Well, it's too early to figure out what kind of adjustments this defense made at halftime, but that's a good start to the second half. They cannot afford to give up more points and fall further behind, so well done to force the punting situation here.
The offense going to stay out there. They've converted once, failed once. What can they do here on fourth down?
Go street. 70 Ranger. Ready, right?
They'll indeed go for it with Griffin. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. Boy, a real head scratcher there. And that will force a turnover on downs.
Red, cycle. You, yellow. Black, open. White, blue.
Young on first down. Now the ball comes loose. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line. There are two words that we hear coaches say all of the time. One starts with a B, one starts with an S, ball security.
And they preach it. They have it up in meeting rooms, right? You see the signs. They talk about it all the time. But still, when you've got defenders out there who are preaching, hey,
it's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, 49ers. DeAndre Hopkins, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far, as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further.
Well, this is exactly where I expect teams to take a shot. Right after a turnover, you count on the defense being a little bit jumbled coming out on the field, maybe catch them back on their heels. and that's exactly what they did there. They threw it downfield and really created a big play.
And he's going to be taken down. It's a sack, and they fail on a try for 2. And I guess the touchdown wasn't enough. They want the onside kick as well. And this is going to be snuffed out. The Bengals recover. The risk-reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling. And whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
And Young's throw there incomplete.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
Six, mega, smash, red, green jack. Hey, go furious. Set, cut.
To throw on second down is Young. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. And the 49ers are going to take over here up near the 40. Oh, you just kind of feel for him right now. 4 interceptions, and you can almost see through his face mask. There's a lot going on in between the ears.
There certainly is, and probably way too much, because now he's probably doubting himself a little bit, wondering what adjustments he has to make. But here's what he needs to do.
The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. To throw is RG3. Going deep for Hopkins. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown 49ers. DeAndre Hopkins, 68 yards. And the 49ers add 6 to their lead. Wants to try to add the PAT. And they fake it. They pitch to the tight end.
Well, I have to admit, I'm scratching my head a little bit here trying to make sense of what I just saw. Number 1, huge lead. Just kick the extra point and be done with it. Number 2, if you are going to go for 2, just line up and go for it from the 2-yard line. Why make it so difficult? That's a long way to go to try and pick up some points.
And they've got it. They recovered it. Wait, hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. Yeah, we saw that one up here, CD. Offensive team, they touched that before it went 10 yards.
Obviously, such a fine line, letting it go the required 10 yards, but also getting to it before the hands team can. Just didn't time it out right, and that results in a flag.
Red, yellow, mega, mega. Cut.
1st and 10, Young. Flush to his right. Oh, he had a man open. He overshot him. It's incomplete. 2nd and 10 here as we roll along in quarter number 3 from Santa Clara.
Red, cycle. Fuse, yellow. Black, ultra. Light blue. Check, smash. Ready?
Young to throw it. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
Steal,
Third down.
blaster, six.
3rd and
Smash,
14.
smash.
Young now from the 50. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
6, mega, smash, red. Ultra, go ultra. Set, go.
4th down, Young. Got London on a slant. And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just